Alright, so a lot of times, I go on Facebook, these random rants and tangents, whatever you call them. My cousin told me, she like, yo, Zara, you need to do something with this. You got a lot of ideas and expressions that people really need to hear. So, I mean, I guess this is, video one of many, prayerfully. Hopefully, the Lord will let me keep on doing this. But oftentimes I'll say that we as black people, we're in a hole. Oftentimes we're born in a hole and we don't know we're in a hole because all we know is the hole that we're in. We don't know of of lower depths. We don't really know of situations worse than ours. So we really don't identify with the struggles of other people. At the same time, we see media driven images and we get caught up thinking about how white America is so high and they're born with a silver spoon and they have entitlement and all this, that, and the third. Part of it's true, if you be honest about it, and many people aren't going to be honest about it. You probably just hit stop. If you didn't, then, man, you must really be wanting to hear some truth because you're still here rocking with me. But focusing on blacks, we're in a hole. And many people say, so what's the issue? The issue is that we don't desire to get out. If we truly desire to get out of the hole that the black community is in, and that means that we are responsible for the truths that we are exposed to. Black men, the majority of us, we don't want the responsibility that it takes to be a true man. Therefore, we get caught up and we can get out the hood, but we don't. We have a kid and we can be a father, but we don't. We have outlets and somebody made a way for us to get an education, but we don't. Because if we do get an education, then we're held responsible for the knowledge that we know. We can't continue to live as though ignorance is bliss. If we do, have that kid and be that father, not just a daddy, a sperm donor, but if we be a father, that means we got to stick around. That means we got to be there through the good and the bad. We can't run. We can't tuck tails. We got to stay there 10 toes down, grounded. Be a man about yours. But we don't. That's because we're in that hole. We're in a hole as a society. We're in a hole in our heads, yo. And some people would say, well, for those who want to get out of the hole, what's stopping them? The hole is rather deep. And we have all these black movements. Black Lives Matter. If Black Lives Matter, you get mad when Pookie kills Ray Ray and not just when Officer Don kills Ray Ray. All right, if Black lives truly matter, then you're going to look at each black life. So check how you feel on that. Get mad at me if you want to. I'm just here to tell the truth. They talked about Jesus. What make you think they ain't going to talk about me? But in order for us as a community to move forth, we truly do have to connect with the right people of the white community. Because a bunch of black people in a hole have no access to a rope. Let that sit in for a minute. We don't have access to the rope. It's going to take those who are higher than us to lower the rope to help pull us out. And one at a time, we pull out. One at a time, we help our brothers out. Then one at a time, we educate ourselves. Then one at a time, we learn to do better. It's not about hatred. It's not about segregation and division. It's absolutely not what it's about. It's about getting together with people who have the like ideas of progression. Yes, a lot of white people out there who want us to stay in these messed up situations that we're in. Absolutely. And for those who say, no, it's not, miss me with that. You goofy as you look. This is for those who want to be real. It's a lot of white people who want the black people to stay down, to stay inferior. It's a lot of white people who don't want the Hispanics here because they take our jobs. They bring murder. Yo, Europeans been murdering since they got here. But you mad though. Really? Really? Okay. But look at where you are. Mentally. Psychologically. Are you in a hole? If you are, It's about time you find your way out. One of many. Hope it helps somebody. Chuck Deuces. Lost thoughts in my idiot box.